Thanks for joining me today. I'm making my way through Bangkok, Dong Mueang Airport on my way over to Penang, Malaysia. Particularly Georgetown is a really cool place to check out, and there's a lot of historical things there that I think you want to see, along with some cool walking streets and some places that you can get a good photo opportunity. They're also known for the murals on the side of buildings and walls, and I'm going to show you guys some of that. I think it's a very overlooked destination if you're in Southeast Asia, and you should also pick up a souvenir while you're there. It's a quick flight over from Bangkok or Kuala Lumpur. There's also a lot of food there, some food that you can only find in Georgetown from what I understand. So let's check it out and let's make our way over to our international gate and get over there right now. I appreciate you joining me. Go find my gate. I'm flying today on Thai Lion out of Don Mueang DMK. There's several regional carriers that fly over there, and it's pretty cheap, especially if you give a little notice. There's also Air Asia, of course, that flies over there, and a couple others. And I think it's a really cool place, and I think that you should check it out. The prices are similar to Thailand. If you've ever been to Thailand, the rooms and the food are very reasonable if you go over there and you're on a budget, so don't worry about that. I really enjoyed my time over there. There's a lot of cool stuff over there to check out. Okay, I want to talk about kind of a travel warning advisory that's come up not only with people I know, but with me too, traveling in and out of countries that you might want to have ready. And I'm going to explain that walking to the exit hall right now in a video that happened. Thing that was kind of an issue for some people, which was a lot of people get one-way tickets, and I do the same thing, and I did the same thing. Depending on what country you're from, you go into a country, you get 30 or 90-day visa or whatever on arrival. A lot of these countries want you to prove you're outbound, whether it be a plane or a train, which is normal, but usually it's the airline, because they'll have to suffer the inconvenience if the government makes them take you back or whatever, change your flight. So there was a few people, they asked me, and I said, well, I have a one-way ticket, I'm leaving in like this many days, and I'm allowed to stay up 9 days. The lady said okay, but there were several people, they actually asked them about their return flight. So keep that in mind, keep that return flight. I actually had mine pulled up ready to show them on my phone of the booking number and the airline, and it ended up being partner airline, but I got a separate ticket because sometimes you can find a better deal doing one ways. But if you're coming in and out of countries, you got to worry about proving whether you're going to exit, and you know sometimes they'll ask you, so just keep that in mind. If you're going to do a one-way, especially if you're leaving country, a lot of times they won't let you board, so you got to show it to them. I had that. Okay, if you saw my travel advisory warning on the screen before, now we're on a second one. The first one was one-way tickets or departure tickets out of that country. The other thing we're going to talk about, which might be on the screen right here or over here, depending on where I put myself in the video, is the MDAC, which is the Malaysian Digital Arrival Card. I think that's what it stands for. And they're doing this now. Now, I don't remember me the last time I came there, which was not too long ago, having to do this, but I think they implemented this at the beginning of 2024, and I'm going to do a screenshot of the application right now. And you know, let me tell you, let me be honest, this is, if you're on arrival visa and you have a valid passport for 6 months or more, then if the question comes up, I think it should should be the discretion of the immigration officer to ask you that question. Now, I get the one-way ticket thing, that you might want to prove you exiting that country. Singapore does the same thing. And before I start talking, doesn't mean I don't like that country or the people. It just means that I think this is a little bit of red tape. It's extra documentation. It's pretty cut and dry. Basic information, a little bit more than basic information, but you can fill it out in the arrival hall like I did, but they're wanting you to do it before you come. And it's, you know, they're the gatekeeper. They're at liberty to say whether you can come and go, even if you've already booked travel. So I think that right there is not only a personal risk, but it's a little inconvenient. But here nor there, I did what they told me to do. So you're going to see on this application, it's going to have the departure flight, or you know, whether it's a flight or a boat, you need to put that in there. Also, where you're staying, whether it be a hotel or a residence, it basically means the first place that you're going to go. Like if you right now, that there's a lot of countries that are going back and forth on this arrival card. So it's something that you might want to consider going to the website and filling out a couple days before you arrive. I didn't know about it. A lot of people, there was a big group of us that didn't know about it. And the inconvenience was, it's not only doing it, and I understand they want information, but also by the time I did it and walked down the hall after leaning against the wall and getting this done, because they wanted you to kind of do it before you got in the immigration line, but most people didn't. They just went in the immigration line, did it from their phone. But by the time you got there, there was hundreds of people waiting, and it was seemed like because of this, there was sort of a holdup. Now, it could have just been 2 or 3 flights came in at the same time, which it seemed that way also, but it also seemed like when I talked to the immigration officer, they were trying this new system. They had a new QR code. If you zoom in on one of my screenshots that I might have on the screen right now, I've already had, you can actually use your camera, and I tried it, it does work. Go to that QR code at the current time, or that website, which I'll try to put on the screen. But this is something that you need to be aware of when you're coming in and out of certain countries, that you possibly could be held up. So I just wanted to talk about this before we continue the rest of my journey over here to Penang, Malaysia, and Georgetown to check this place out. I finally made it through that. It was a long line. I've never seen it so long, but I guess it was a bunch of planes at one time. Started that journey at 2 and it's 3:30. You just got to be patient though. Now I'm coming in the baggage claim, but I just got through immigration on a on-arrival visa, but you got to fill out a new QR code arrival card, so search for that online. Anyway, I guess I'm going out here. Follow the herd place soon. Well, I just got here, so let's walk outside. Typical curb style place to get picked up and dropped off with taxis and shuttles. All right, let me see if I can get a ride to my hotel. And here's the room. Victoria Garden. This hotel is near a lot of things in Georgetown historical area. I think I paid around $60, and the room included a balcony, which I added, plus the breakfast buffet was a few dollars extra. I wanted to have a balcony out here for this extra space, just to check it out, get some fresh air, which was nice. It had a nice rain shower and a bathroom. It was near some cool cafes and shops in the area. Like I said, it was walking distance to those types of places. But keep in mind, it does get hot in this part of the world, so you probably want to go out in the morning and then come back to the hotel in the afternoon and refresh and get ready for the evening. That's my recommendation. It did include a modest breakfast buffet, and we're going to check out a quick clip of that before we head out for the day. I added this breakfast buffet during my booking. I don't think it cost more than a few dollars. It was a medium-sized breakfast buffet, helped get you started. It wasn't the best breakfast buffet I ever had, but it wasn't too bad. We're gonna head out in a few minutes and check out historic Georgetown. And I do try to put timestamps in the video. I do appreciate you guys watching to the very end. It does help me out. And then later on the video, I'm gonna show you the beach in Penang in this area. I'm starting my day. We're gonna walk around, check it out. I do a little bit of vlogging. Maybe walking, and I noticed, and there's a lot of historic stuff. This is the old rail headquarters building, and you see it says established 1907. And I don't know, I guess maybe it looks like there's boarded up windows. Maybe they have some offices in there or something, but I think it's just left there because it's a historic landmark from what I read on Google Maps. But yeah, it's a cool place, and there's a lot of stuff like this. You see there, I mean, it would be a wonderful place to refurbish. You see they got the scaffolds, and it looks like a pretty well-built building to maybe put offices or maybe make, gosh, look at how majestic it is, make condos. We're doing a rickshaw tour right now, so let's check it out and look at this town and this cool place right now. Well, they're pretty good about him here, and Bangkok, they probably run him over. Maybe. I guess they like cats. Jump. Mural, this little walkway, and you're going to see some of these areas have popped up in the last, I don't know how long, a few years. This one looks new. I've never seen this one before, but maybe it's been here a while. Who knows? You know, you don't catch everything the first time around. See, the wind's really coming down this alley, so you see they're picking up these little fans. It's kind of cool. You hear them? Really old stained glass on these windows. I think these are all government officials and national type heroes. I'm sure somebody watching this from this area will know. It's got their names, you see. And then they're talking about their first responders, which is great. You know, I think maybe they have a good system here, hopefully. Hopefully never have a need for that, but it's there. Yeah. Some cool stuff. These guys will take you around too for a reasonable price, show you all the different murals and sites. Takes about 2 or 3 hours. You get a good photo opportunity. Oh, we got some durian over here.
Yeah, I would definitely do a bicycle tour of Georgetown. Try to go out in the morning if you can. We're gonna go check out the Jetty and the Jetty Food Court hawker stall area in just a minute.
Look at that. That's an oldie. You guys that like old classic cars and bikes, there you go. I do. Hello. 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 Maybe later. It's hot right now. Maybe later. Okay. Thank you, sir. Very good. Very good. Now, I saw this earlier, and I don't know how good it is, but a couple people around Georgetown, Malaysia, doing magic shows. Here's one of them right here. So you might want to check them out. I don't know, you know, but I'm sure it's pretty fun for an hour or so. Oh, look at that old Honda. Another one. I like how they have the basket around the front where you can put stuff. You see those more here than you do in Thailand. I like, you can get them online anywhere, but more good food. Tom Yam, and then Char Cat Tiao, which I probably didn't say right, but you see the sign. Vespa. It looks like a newer one. That's still good. All right, I'm at the Jetty Pier area. It's like a, if you see it behind me, the sign Jetty Food Court, and there's all kinds of food in here. I'm gonna turn the camera around in a minute, and I wanted to show that to you. Let me bring the camera down a little bit. Up here is the sign. I don't want to get hit by a car, but you can see the sign up here, I think, maybe. And then across the street over here is the pier, and it's actually an old community, and there's people that actually live on the left and right, and they've kind of made it where the tourists can come and see the way people live in these jetty communities around this area. And meaning jetty, what is that? Like, it's like a boardwalk pier area with some older houses that people either live there or they have shops. So this is in, if you haven't been watching the videos, if you just started, I understand. This is Georgetown, Penang, Malaysia. So there is the jetty, one of the ways to one of the jetties over there. Let me look at Google Map. I got kind of turned around coming over here, and I want to see. The guy told me, right? Yeah, I'm looking straight at it. If I want to show you guys this, so if you want to know, if you can't see it, you want to see the phone. If you turn the phone, then of course it's going to have the little dot, and it's going to show you turning. I don't know if you can see that. I need a better camera to do that. But in other words, you can figure out which direction. Sometimes you get turned around, especially coming out of an airport or a train station. And so there you see, it's very touristy, but it's kind of a thing. And you come over here and there's a lot of good food stalls and stuff if you want. In Georgetown, I think is very overlooked place for not everybody, but a lot of, especially Westerners and certain types of country, they don't think about it much. We're going to walk right over here to this food court. I'm going to walk through there and see if most of them will be all right with it. So here we are right here. You see the Jetty Food Court, and I think I ate here last time a long time ago, or if it was it was another place nearby that was similar. And I actually like this idea. Malaysia and Singapore have adopted this over the last, I don't know how many years, putting people in food stalls and they rent a space instead of being all over the street. A, it's not regulated, plus you don't have a place to sit. And then also, you know, they want to make sure that, you know, things are, you know, not just, they're organized and it's not chaotic. And I think it's a great plan because a lot of people, they just want a small business to sell their food. So let's walk through here and see what we got. Malaysia has turned out to be one of my favorites, right behind Thailand. And man, I'm telling you, I try something new every time I come here. Of course, there's a big Asian influence. Ifu me. I know people are probably laughing at my pronunciation. I guess they have stuff go on in the center over here, maybe music or something, festival, periodically. This is great. Look at that, you want to get, I think, an ale. Connor's Stout. I don't know if I've had that. I have to try that. But anyway, yeah, so lots of different Empire of Chicken. That's what it says. You better watch out, KFC. Oh, look at this. Laksa is like I think a veggie like noodle soup kind of thing. And I've been meaning to try it, and I've seen it different places. This one right here. I gotta look at these two. I'm sorry, I know mostly a little bit of Thai and of course fluent English. Me, I'm seeing this word and I'm seeing this word a lot. So let me look it up on, or ask somebody else. I'm sorry, I'm trying to, I love learning new things and trying new foods. I've been to Malaysia a couple times, but only for short trips. But you gotta come, I think it's an amazing place. And we're gonna walk down to the jetty, but I gotta get a beer because I think I need that. So, or I want that, sorry. So we're gonna try that stout. Wow. Oh, well, look at, oh, a Skyline. Look at it, check it out. There you go. Skyline. Oh, badass. I almost got run over a guy that came through here on a motorbike. It's like a temple and like a pier and I don't know, maybe he lives over here, but that's fine. He saw me, I saw him, but you gotta be careful. You might get run over. I'm over here and I was checking this place out. It's like a temple, it looks like a Chinese Buddhist temple. So let's check it out. Look at this. Look at this old tree. I mean, I guess it's sacred old tree, but it looks like it's had better days. Like maybe it's ready to be cut down and make firewood out of that tree. Okay, I'm just saying, I mean, I'm not that smart, so I guess there's something special about it. And then we got the Buddhist temple over here. I guess it's Buddhist. Is it? And then I think I've been here maybe. It's a nice Buddhist temple. It's like it's Chinese style, I think. Yeah. You could tell by the types of statues and stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe. All right, well. All right, let's see what's going on. This lady has, look at this. She's got nice ice cold soda. So I have to say that. So, but really it's something else that men want. So we're gonna walk through here. We're at the jetty area down in Penang, Georgetown, and it's cool. There's all these cool little shops. Most of these local people have set up over time. Some of them still live out here. and it's a really cool place. Let's just walk through and look at it. Oh look, you got Ultraman, but obviously it's knockoff. It's not.
I'm on my prime, I'm feeling like Steph. I get my shot and I promise it's wet. Waited too long, but I told him I'm next. I need my bag, just run me the check. Cable was mine, I ain't taking less. I told them all I'm as real as it gets. Shit be a shit, dog, I'm cutting the net. I thought I told them I came for my spot. They told me time is like money, that's why I done made it. I sweated, I'm spending a lot. They never seen the hours I put in to get here. They only just see what I got. I spent my time in the lab all this winter. I sweated the summer is gonna be hot.
See, there's the water right there. It's clean water. You can drink that, like, bottle of it.
I gotta talk on this shit. I swear I told them I'm here. I feel like I'm in the league. I just keep making these hits. Took a little break, but I swear that I'm back. Going ask anybody, put a city on the map. They was trying to call when they sent a contract, but I never reply, let's just send it for the max. Everything I said, man, they know it's all facts. Told them if they want a verse, and they go and get text. Told them last year that I'm coming for it all. Won't check the numbers, dog, I'm putting them fast.
Hello, don't hit me, please.
I'm on my prime, I'm feeling like Steph. I get my shot and I promise it's wet. Waited too long, but I told him I'm next. I need my bag, just run me the check. Cable was mine, I ain't taking less. I told them all I'm as real as it gets. Shit be a shit, dog, I'm cutting it.
Okay, so we made it out to, we're at about the mid-3/4 way jetty. And you see, this is one of the main cool things about Georgetown and Penang. The murals they put on the side of buildings and houses. Look, here's a fisherman, local fisher. We caught a couple guys coming in. They're untangling their nets with, it looks like, it looks like maybe they were catching shellfish. Here's the jetty system, and then of course over here is the container shipyard way over there, if you could see way over there. And one of the piers for ferry and ships. So yeah, and we got a cool bike here. Look at this thing. Look at this R25 Yamaha. That's for 5 seconds for you guys. Cool stuff that Anson comes across. We got the old dragon. The dragon boat. Look at that. It's kind of cool. Doesn't look like they use it anymore. What do we got here? Looks good. Man, I just ate too. I see more stuff and then I want to eat more. And then, you know, but I'm full. But we're coming up to the end right now. More stuff. There you go, boom. We're at the end. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. Honey passion. That looks good. Speaker's a little loud there. And annoying, but that's fine. Trying to tell us about his stuff. Herbal tea egg. I've never had that before. Don't know if that's good or not. Is it going to be like a custard taste? Who knows? I'm trying to figure out what's all going on out here. Oh, and at the very end, we have a shrine. There you go. Boom. Someone praying right now. I need to pray more. So, there you go. Wow, look at the scenery. like traps, you know, to catch fish. They swim in, they can't swim out. I'm assuming that's what they are, because the crab trap looks different, more like that, you know? I think I found a more colorful street of different shops and things. Let's check it out. Yeah, somewhere. Okay. All kind of cool advertisements and stuff. Hello. Oh, he got some fruit. We got fruit. Sure. Hello, sir. They got clothing, like if you want to get a wardrobe, like an Asian or Indian style wardrobe, you can get it here, and they'll tailor you a wardrobe here. A costume. Holly, you know, sweets. Oh, that looks kind of good. I'm searching for food. I found like the Indian section seemed like, but we're gonna look more. I don't know exactly where to go. That's loud. Little knick-knack store. Alright. I've been here in this area a while back, but I didn't get to stay long. Oh yeah. Alright. Let me figure out which way I'm going. I really don't know. I'm getting hungry. So cut this off for now. Put together a video for you guys, hopefully by the time I leave or when I get home, or wherever home is. Yeah, we're over here in Penang, Georgetown, Malaysia, and I'm just walking around and checking out some of the food stalls, food vendors. All right, maybe find some food that won't make me sick. Use your best judgment. But this place right here has some kind of dessert type thing and juice. And when I came by here yesterday afternoon, he was like, sold out, no half. So if you want something, you got to get it, you know, supposedly in the morning. We're 10:30. I don't know exactly what this is. Like shaved ice with corn and ice cream and a little jelly conglomeration. But this shop is supposed to be famous for serving this stuff right here. And everybody's saying come here, and usually it's sold out of a lot of the stuff by afternoon, so just let you know. This is in the Jetty area by the Jetty Food Court in Georgetown, Malaysia. Let's see what else we got. Prawn fritters. I don't know if they have prawn fritters down here. Is it good? Huh? Yeah, like maybe she's lady saying thumbs up prawn fritters. All right, well maybe I'll try me a prawn fritter. Let's turn the game up on it. The place has prawn fritters. Stall. I don't know what that is. Got a batter going on there, a little shrimpy, and then of course you fry it up in this thing right here, this wok looking kettle. Hello. I like to try different street food, different thing I like to try, you know. Yeah. All right, we got our prawn fritter. I was trying to do this earlier and I couldn't get, it's like also some sausage, but here's a prawn fritter with some kind of spicy sauce. There's little fritters in there. I mean, little prawns in there. I don't know if you can see those little buddies. You see them? See the little eye? Okay. And then you got sausage. And I got water, all for like $1.25. All right.
shrimp, prawn. Caught my eye was a Chinese bun, and it says Chinese hamburger. You see it? And so I thought that was pretty cool. Here's my pork bun. Wow, that looks fresh too, like pork bun hamburger. And then she brought me some chili and ketchup. I'm just chilling out. Thank you very much. There you go. There's the prices of her different buns. Of course, I can't read what it is. I just told her I wanted pork bun. And watch the traffic go by. Around over here on the street and just walking around different shops here in Malaysia. It's kind of fun, you know, just to taste a little bit of this. Check out my pork bun. They also have what's a popular dish over here, which is char har fun and hot pine char, which oh, it's good. Kind of a dim sum. So we got stuff on a stick, but I found another little food area. Oh, that looks good. It's like peaches and apples and onions and stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it looked like from the picture. Another little food area. You got the walk going on here. Here you go, boy. With your walk, hun. I like it. These are instant noodle ones, basically. Well, I don't know, those look kind of fresh. They got dough on them. There's your menu. Oh, you got some chicken feet. And don't run me over, Grandma. Sweating my bee off. We're walking around Penang, Georgetown, Malaysia, and I'm over here by the pier. I wanted to find this place. Appreciate you watching. Turn the camera around. But they have a bus station here. You see, there's the name over there. Look at that. Nice new black Tesla. Yeah, there you go. Dual motor. Anyway, filmed a few cars. I'm a car guy. This is the I think a newer building for the ferry that goes across the channel. That's the word I was looking for earlier. The channel or the bay. Just checking out. Oh, look at the container ship area. You guys into shipping, receiving, or trucking, especially people used to know me. I was in it for a long time. There you go, man. Supply chain logistics. There you go, right there. Penang Container Port. Goes out to the big ocean. There you go. Yep, and they make a lot of stuff in Malaysia and then Vietnam and Thailand. They make a lot of stuff over here. All that stuff coming back to you guys that are watching in the West. All your stuff that you need and your junk. All right. Hey, some of it's cool, right? Okay, let's walk over here. Yeah, I can see in there. This is supposed to be a newer building too. You see what it says right there? No more cash purchase. So unless y'all get a ticket online, I guess, you gotta have a credit card or something like that. What does it say? Let's look. Let's check it out. I'll take a photo with my regular camera so y'all can see the letters. This is wide angle, so it don't pick up letters as good. But anyway, I'll take a photo of the schedules right here. All right, let's check it. Yeah, you gotta have a ticket to walk in there. Yeah, see, you gotta swipe. And these people got like a pass, I bet, because they're locals.
Maybe I can try to use my rabbit card or something. You know, kind of this cool thing. Well, all right. Walking back towards the hotel soon. I need a shower. I don't have nothing. He's got the food. He's got the food over there. Yeah, this guy. Yeah. And this is like a little hawker stall area. And these are popular in Malaysia and Singapore to keep people all in one area and to kind of regulate it more. Let's walk in here and check it out. This is something that's kind of popular, and it's kind of like pad thai noodle in Thailand. Yeah, those food stalls or those hawker stall areas are scattered all over Penang area. Just ask around, you'll find one. I'm gonna walk down here to the Cornwallis Fort. There's a pretty cool scenic view. So let's check it out. Bit of historical information, but I'm not a historian. I'm just passing along information someone told me. But I try to keep my videos general and you know, not get too deep into anything technical or political. Use English. Lord Cornwallis was originally known for his participation in the American Revolutionary War and his defeat at Yorktown, Virginia. And then later on, he had some other skirmishes in Europe and also served some time in India. And he was honored here in 1786 when they built this place, when it was part of the Commonwealth. All right, we're walking in the Cornwallis Fort in Georgetown, Malaysia. And just to let you know, they try to get you, because I think they don't want them handling cash. I guess that's the reason. A credit card, and I told him, so I said, I guess I can't go in. I'm doing a vlog. And the guy said, okay, we don't like taking cash, but we take cash for you. It's okay. So just, they will if you are nice. I was nice. I told him, I understand, sir, but I had a problem. It's really cool. Wow. That is a gunpowder magazine bunker. Okay, I get it. Because that way, you know, if it gets out of control, especially hot here, it'll blow the crap out of that. Plus people can't get to it and it won't. I thought it was a bunker, but no, it's a gunpowder. There's a gunpowder building over here. Yeah, look at these whole cannons. You know, they're pretty big too. I think these, you know, you got to think, you see they're facing buildings. You got to think these buildings in this little walking street area wasn't over here at one time, and these trees weren't as big, so they're firing out towards the ocean. If you look over here, and over here you get more of a scenic, they had a kind of a good view and vantage point, these cannons facing out there. So I think anybody that's in this area should check this place out. Let's see, let's check him out over here. Here's Mr. Cornwallis himself. Now, what I read was this was put here in honor of him, and they didn't really have a good photo or painting of him. So this was done by his eldest son. To give you some history, it says his eldest son, I think, gave a foundry that built this or designed this. And they put it here in 1938. In 1936, his eldest son, I guess, described Cornwallis and what he looked like and his statue, and this is what they came up with from what this plaque says right here. I'll do a shot of it right now, but I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit of glare. You got tree shade in the background, but I would think you would come here if you wanted to. It's a couple bucks to get in here. It's not a real big place, but it is a cool historic place. If you're a history buff and you like cool cultural and antique things like I do, then you might want to check this place out. And you want to come out here and experience a World Heritage Site, UNESCO, then there's a couple cool features here. Good backdrop in the background, and I think it's worth seeing. A lot of cool cafes, boutique hotels. Now, of course, Penang does have a small beachfront in a couple areas, but it's up in the mountains. It's away from this area, about 30 minutes, and I stayed there. I'll probably blend in that, show you all the beach where we stayed, and the beach. It's nice, but really, to me, because the beaches are so nice and so many islands over in Thailand and in Vietnam, Da Nang. This, to me, the takeaway here is the history and the kind of old school, kind of boutique, old town kind of thing, feel, you know, and chill out and get a coffee or read a book and, you know, whatever, do an ebook, a real book, hey, you know, and do that. That's the thing, and just kind of chill out, get some good food. The food is amazing here. Most of the people have been really friendly, surprisingly friendly if you're from the West. And I think a lot of people don't, you know, they bypass or don't consider Malaysia. I think it's one of the jewels of Southeast Asia, and I think it's an upcoming, emerging society. They've gotten better rail recently. They're talking about speed rail in the future. They also have many regional airlines that come in out of the area for a good price. And I think if you base out of these 3 airports, Southeast Asia, and you stay there and fly to other places, that's what I do for cheap. A few days here, it's going to be Bangkok #1, because there's 2 big airports in the metro, and then it's going to be Kuala Lumpur and #2. And the reason I didn't say Singapore is an option, but Singapore is so expensive. While you're there, you're going to stay in a hotel. You're going to eat some money if you're ultra rich, good for you. But a lot of people are on a budget, including me, as travel. I like to have a good time, but I also try to think about my wallet. And I'm going to do another video, and we're going to talk about the pros and cons. Also, in Singapore, it's in editing right now. And it was a good place, but there are cons to it, and especially if you're on a budget. And all right, well, let's cut to the chase. I try to clip these videos, by the way, to show y'all good variety of the place and the sites, and how, you know, also, you know, journey there. And so just, I hope you appreciate that. And but sometimes it's relevant to walk around and do these vlogs and give you an idea of what I'm actually looking at in real time almost. I appreciate you guys trying to watch to the end, or watch as much as you can. I've been trying, if you didn't know, anything more than 10-minute video, or if the video has a lot of information. I've been doing timestamps that have a lot of information, or they're 15 minutes or longer. I do the timestamp. Anyway, let me walk out of here. And going to the Cornwallis Fort, and I noticed over here, right on the same road, the main road by it, or the little side street, it says the Tourism Malaysia Office Information Center. So yeah, maybe you get some more information there. It says tourismmalaysia.gov. There you go, right there. So, you know, if you want to check that. Now we're going to go over to a Jetty Pier and check out, I saw on Google Maps, the entrance to this Buddhist floating temple. And we're going to see if we can get out there. It looks like from the photo right here that it's actually lit up at nighttime. So if it's lit up at night, maybe you want to come up here when it's sunset. All right, we're over here walking to this floating Buddhist temple over here on the pier, and it says no entry. So
You see the sign, they didn't want you to go all the way down because people live back up in here. So this way, it's another place. But the one I want to see is to the left right here. Han Bu Thon, if I said it right, maybe. Clap your hands if I did. But you get it, you see the sign. And then we're going to walk down here, seems like, to check it out. Just walking through some corridors. Hey, that's part of the fun, right? That's why it's called Ansons Journey. You know, it's part of my videos is the journey there and what to expect and know before you go. All right. Oh, look, they got like you walk. It's cool to see all the little shops and stuff and workshops, and they're building and making things. It's really cool. I think, you know, if you take it in perspective, you know. Oh, we've arrived. There you go. Wow, and I'm lucky there's nobody out here. I think it's morning and afternoon, and midday is hot. Most people are smarter than me. They stay in their hotel or in a cafe midday in Malaysia and Thailand. It's Cambodia. Man, it's hot, dude. Yeah, so upstairs at the floating Buddhist temple. And yes, I could go upstairs. Cool. Ferry boat, and it's only like a couple dollars, I think, to go out. You see it over here in the horizon. I appreciate you guys watching. If you stuck around this far, I'm gonna try to put timestamps in my longer videos. I know this is a longer video, but there's a lot of cool stuff and good information here I was trying to pass along. I did stay a couple days in the beach area of Penang. It's about a half hour from historic Georgetown. I think Georgetown is actually worth seeing more, even though the beach was pretty nice. I'll show you guys a quick couple clips of that. I didn't have too much footage. There's also horses up there that you can rent and ride on the beach, and I had a couple good shots of the sunset. This is the resort we stayed in right here. Shangri-La Sands, Penang, Georgetown, Malaysia. Seems like an alright place so far. Kind of busy a little bit, but family oriented type place seemed like. We haven't been here but about half hour, but it looks like it's a fairly big place, you know, and big pool and stuff. Thank you so much for watching. If you stuck around to the end, I really do appreciate it. Like and subscribe and share the video. I hope you make it over to Georgetown, Malaysia. It's an amazing place. This is a shot of the beach. My suggestion is to stay in Georgetown, historic town, for a few days, and then maybe shoot up to the beach a few days. The beach is kind of far away from historic Georgetown, so you might want to keep that in mind. But it's a fairly cheap taxi ride around the area. There's also some amazing malls in the area and in Malaysia. Here's the food we had that night as we watched the sunset. It was a beautiful sunset and a cool place you should check out.